Hey everyone, it's Alex Jabali again with the second episode of the video update series for CEO. Got a few things to cover. Had a lot of questions about badge registration, scheduling, stuff like that. So I just want to go over a few things. Hopefully I don't miss anything. First of all, though, I'd like to say thank you to everyone who's registered so far for CEO. We're at about 400 badges sold now, so over 400 players competing across the 7 official games at CEO. Again, ceogaming.org. If you go to the schedule, we show you the schedule now that's up. Just for everybody who's already registered, you have nothing to worry about. Just come in Friday. You do not need to bring in your tickets from Eventbrite. Just come in with your photo ID, and you can pick them up anytime Friday morning from 10 a.m. until about 5 p.m. will be the cutoff for any late registrations. But you can pick up your badges all day. For anybody who's already registered and can only attend Saturday, be sure when you get your pool assignments, if you're in the Big Games Marvel or Super AE Arcade Edition, you be there a half hour before your pool starts to check in and get your badge. If you are not checked in, we're going to do a pool check-in system. If you're not checked in, you're going to be out of luck trying to enter the tournament if you show up after it's already begun. We have over about 175 players already registered. With a week to go left, who knows how many more people are going to be signing up. So our goal at CEO with the big staff that we have is to make sure everything runs on time, obviously set by the standard at Ultimate Fighting Game Championship 7 this past weekend in Chicago by Keats. So if you've already registered, again, just pick them up 10 a.m. Starting on Friday morning. Thursday we're going to be setting up, so if you happen to be checking in, definitely come and check out the venue for a little bit. We might be able to do badge pickup Thursday night at 9 p.m. till 11 if you come a day early. Again, thank you. I'm very honored to say that we have over 8 international countries being represented at CEO. People from Taiwan, Japan, Tokido Gamer-B, United Kingdom, Ecuador, Peru, Canada, and a few I might have missed. So we have all that. Everyone else from all across the United States, 15 states are being represented. It's a really big deal for everyone to believe in this event and be able to come out, let alone just for any fighting game competition. It's great to see how things are building up, leading up to EVO, and everybody from all over the world able to travel and have a good time. I'm going to go over a few questions that were asked for registration on my Facebook and Twitter. Is there going to be a stream by Mark? Yes, of course. Team Spooky will be streaming the entire CEO event, so we're excited about that. Next question, if you still haven't booked your hotel room, there are still CEO rates available, but the cutoff was May 27th. But as long as there's still availability, you can still call, go to ceogaming.org and click on the Book Hotel and Save button, and you can still get a room if you still have not reserved a room. Now, we are selling spectator badges for CEO over the weekend. They are going to be $20. Any child under 12 and under is free, so they don't have to worry about that, but it's a $20 spectator badge. You'll be receiving the same badges as the players, just a different colored lanyard. You're going to have access to the NOS gaming station. There's going to be casual setups throughout the weekend. We have a couple arcade machines coming through courtesy of DJ Deli. So there's going to be a lot to do. Also, the King of Chinatown documentary showing at CEO will be Sunday morning at 11 a.m. So be sure to come and check that out if you're visiting with a friend for the weekend. There's plenty of other stuff to do. It's all about having a good time with people that enjoy this hobby. There's going to be lots of cameras there and pictures being taken, so don't be camera shy. Have a couple online news outlets going to be doing some coverage of the event. So there's going to be a lot to do and see. Anytime over the weekend, just be $20 for that. If you still have not registered, you have until June 6th at 11:55 p.m. to still register. What's going to happen is I will be creating the pools for everyone to see, and in the info I have the link for the badge list with every game that people have entered. I'm going to be creating the pools and having those up by Tuesday of next week, 3 days before CEO begins. So be sure to check it out. Also, do me a favor, because there's so many registrations and I handle everything. Be sure to look over your name, make sure you're in the correct name. And also, if you didn't put your city or state, you just put USA or not available, you're doing yourself a big favor to put that so you can be regionally seated. So we're going to have all the pools created with buys left over. There's going to be 32-man pools across 8 pools. If there's any availability and you don't come until Friday to sign up, you'll be randomly just placed in the first available buys, so you're doing yourself a favor to register in advance. If you don't and all the buys are full up and you attend Friday, you're not going to be able to enter the tournament. Also, again, if you do not pre-register and show up at least half hour before your pool on Saturday or tournament game, you will not be able to sign up or enter the tournament, unless, of course, you've already pre-registered. So be sure to do that. It saves a lot of time to just show up and be checked in and receive your badges. So again, all you need to do is bring your photo ID to pick up the badge. Now, as for casuals running during pools by Anthony, we have a lot of setups for the pools, so as the pools dwindle down, they're going to open up for casuals. Everything's going to be spaced out really well. So you shouldn't have a problem getting some casuals in, because that's what this is all about. You want to level up and be able to compete and also learn a couple new things in person, because otherwise, watching all those YouTube videos and streams, it's not going to make you personally a better player until you actually put it into practice. Another question from Sothea, where can I get liquor? Next week, the next video, I'm going to be showing off the venue and going over everything. But just to give you a heads up, there's a grocery store within 50 feet of the hotel. You have, Popeyes, McDonald's, Golden Corral, over 100 different restaurants within walking distance. So I'm going to go over all that and give everybody information on International Drive, where the venue is. If you haven't booked your flight, MCO, Orlando International Airport, is the way to come in. It's about 20 minutes from the venue. If you're with a couple friends, be sure to just take a cab over. It's going to be about $35 for all, up to 4 of you. Take you straight to the venue. It's about 20 minutes away, and then everything is within walking distance or an iRide trolley, which I'll give more information on next week. That'll take you all across the about 3-4 mile strip of International Drive to see everything. Let's see what else. I have a few people asking, is it okay to enter more than one tournament? Of course it is. Nobody's entered all 7 of the tournaments, but we have had up to about 5 different tournaments signed up by one person. I'm doing it to where everything will be spaced out and your pool times will be separated. So when pools are up, if you see yourself in 2 different games at the same time, please let me know so I can do my best to space that out so you're not trying to, jump between game to game. And as a last resort, if we have to do that, just let your judge know that you're being called at another game. We're going to have judges at every station and pool, not every station, I'm sorry, every pool, so you'll be taken care of on that with any questions or anything. Also, another person asks about bringing sticks. The best thing you can do is bring your stick or controller. If it's PS3, we're going to be having deseeking stations, but if you're playing just Super Street Fighter 4 Arcade Edition or Marvel vs. Capcom 3, you must have a wired stick. If you do not have a wired stick or pad, you will not be able to use it. You'll have to borrow from a friend. A buddy system works great at these events, so that way you're not holding up the tournament by trying to look for another stick. So if you can, please bring your stick. We're going to have Gum Owens and a few other guys modding sticks as well over the weekend. Should have more information about that on the CEO website this week. There's a lot to cover. I'm probably going to miss a lot over this. But, if you have any questions, just email me at ceogaming@gmail.com. Let me see what else I can go over for you guys before. We're less than 2 weeks away. There's going to be a lot of people at this event, and I'm excited about it. I'm truly honored that everyone is coming from all over to this event. I look forward to it. So, especially for the international and out-of-state travelers, if there's any questions, I want you to have a great time and enjoy this as much as you can. You're putting a lot of your hard-earned money into this. So, just any questions at all, just don't hesitate to ask me. I'll be more than happy to, help and answer everything that I possibly can. Again, so next Friday, just come and pick up your badge with your ID, and then you're set to go. If you've only signed up for badges, if you're a Smash Brothers player, as long as you've signed up for your badge, or you haven't, you just show up on Friday morning to sign up for your Smash games. But if you've signed up for other games, I highly suggest you also sign up for the game you wish to enter if you've just done your badge. Because again, if the spaces aren't available in those buys that will be in the pools, you won't be allowed to enter. We're not going to be able to update to a 528-man bracket at the last moment if it happens to go over 256, which you never know. A lot of people always wait to the last minute to sign up, but again, you're doing yourself a favor to be seated regionally, so it's all spaced out and you're not playing against your buddy right away. So definitely you want to do that. Again, next week I'm going to be going over the venue itself, which again is the Wyndham Orlando Resort. Everything's within walking distance. It's a great venue. You don't really need a rental car to get around because, like I said, everything will be right next to you. There's going to be tons of casuals, in the room casual, stuff like that. You know, just anything you need to know, guys. Just please don't hesitate to ask me. Let me just go over one more thing or so, see if I'm missing anything. Again, Friday will be the opening ceremony of CEO, so all those stream monsters out there who can't make it, there's going to be quite a few big announcements for you to check out. Also, it'd be great for everyone live in attendance because it's exciting. Also, as of this past week, I'm honored to, if you haven't heard already, the Project Tekken team, Harada-san, Filthy Rich, and Michael Murray, the game designer, will be attending CEO. Not sure when they'll be there, but they'll be there at some point, so definitely want to come check that out, meet them. I'm really excited to see, the Tekken Tag 2 coming out, so maybe they'll have an announcement or two, you never know. So definitely come and check it out if you haven't signed up yet, guys. Any questions, ceogaming@gmail.com. Again, this is Alex Jabali. Thank you, and until next time, guys, thank you so much for all your support, and I hope to make this the best tournament you can attend with your money. Thank you, guys. See you next time.